What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Duenkel Productions on YouTube. You know the vibes.
Yes, sir.
Today, 50th episode of the Duenkel Productions Podcast here on YouTube. We have Riley Burbach in the building to start things out. Jake Mueller will be joining us here in just a few minutes. And then we will talk about many great things today. We'll talk about the NFL draft. We'll talk about some LeBron James stuff, got to represent. We'll also talk about the team and state that plays in the stadium behind me, Lambeau Field, the greatest stadium in the league. But Riley Burbach of Burbach Built is joining me to start this off. Burbach, how are you, man?
What up?
Yes, sir. Burbach, how we feeling today, man? 50th episode, the Big 5-0.
Yes, sir. It's a great day to be talking sports, Duenkel, just like every day. I mean, it's been a journey. I haven't been here the entire time, but I know it's been a journey for you to get to this 50th episode, and it's a big accomplishment. So happy to see where we go from here and just keep growing.
So before we start today, I would just like to first off thank all of our supporters, our fans, all of our team members. I would like to thank Wisconsin Sports Heroics for sponsoring us. I'd like to thank G5 Shirts and Designs. Use code WISCO, $1 off and free shipping. But really, I would like to thank everybody that's watched the podcast, that's subscribed, that's been in an Instagram Live, that's been on a podcast. Anybody that has supported us, we greatly appreciate it. As Burbach mentioned, can't wait to see where we go from here. I think that, only up from here. I think Jake Mueller would echo me on this. Every moment matters, man. And Riley Burbach as well. Every moment matters. And here, this moment right now matters a lot to me. I know it matters a lot to everybody on the team as well. 50th episode, it's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big accomplishment. And I am so happy that we've hit this milestone, and we plan on keeping hitting milestones. Burbach, that's the plan.
Yes, sir. I think we're going to look back on this moment and be like, wow, we've come a long way, which we already have. So to start things off today, Duenkel.
Yes, sir, buddy.
I was going to start off with the Packers, but I think we'll start off with the 49ers. What quarterback are they taking? Trey Lance? If Zach Wilson falls to them, Mac Jones, or Justin Fields?
Burbach, man, this is the question of the draft. I feel like everyone's really talking about who the 49ers are going to draft in this year's draft, the 2021 NFL draft. Man, this is a tough one, Riley, and here's why. You have 5 quarterbacks who could go in the top 10 of the NFL draft. You have a guy in Trevor Lawrence who is likely going to be the number 1 pick. You have a guy in Zach Wilson who will likely be the number 2 pick. Who is that number 3 pick going to be? I personally believe if the 49ers are smart, they would take Justin Fields from The Ohio State University. But all signs are pointing to them taking Mac Jones from the University of Alabama. Roll Tide. I think they take Mac Jones. I would take Fields though. I think Fields is going to be the second best quarterback in this class.
I'm hoping for Fields to drop to 4, so them Pats can snag that boy. But I think it's crazy that there's this notion that Justin Fields can't pass past his first read because Pro Football Focus graded all of the 4 quarterbacks that we're talking about. Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, or 5 quarterbacks. Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Mac Jones, Justin Fields, and Trey Lance. The number 1 quarterback graded on their second read was Justin Fields. You know who the last out of that group was? Mac Jones.
Oh.
Mac Jones. That's right. and he's been known as this great anticipated thrower and all that. I do agree. I think the Niners are going to take Mac Jones, which I think is crazy because you have two way better athletes, and plus you still have Jimmy Garoppolo. So even if you wanted to take Trey Lance, he's going to sit behind Jimmy G for a year. He's going to learn, especially from Kyle Shanahan. So I don't even think that would be that bad of a pick at 3 because big potential. And I think Mac Jones has the lowest ceiling. And I don't know how you can spend the 3rd overall pick in the draft on somebody like that. You know, I understand that that's what Kyle Shanahan wants as a passer, which is like that Kirk Cousins type of guy,
Right.
which gotten Jimmy Garoppolo to the Super Bowl already, and Jimmy G was basically a throwaway from taking away Patrick Mahomes' 1 Super Bowl win. And we'd be having a different story. Patrick Mahomes owned 2 versus 1-1. But that's besides the fact. I think Justin Fields, if he ends up falling like to even 9 or 10, that's the best value in the draft, I think. And I think the most overdrafted player will be Mac Jones in this year's draft. You know, shout out Mock Draft 2.0 coming next week. You'll see who I take at 3. We'll see what happens. We'll see what Duenkel does at pick number 4. Trades are going to be in that mock draft, so things are going to get pretty interesting. You already know the deal.
And Burbach, rumor has it that thumbnail for the mock draft 2.0 is pretty fire. Can you confirm nor deny?
I can confirm. It is fire. When you click, you're going to want to click on that video when you see it.
Facts.
And you know that editing is going to be looking great, just like 1.0. It's going to be even better. So you better tune into that. I want that to be our most viewed video by far when it gets dropped. All right.
Ooh, Burbach talking about it being better than 1.0. I don't know how you top it. I don't know how you top the editing, Burbach, but you know it'll be interesting. But Burbach, let's head over to this point now. What will the Dallas Cowboys do at number 10? Will they trade up? Will they sit there and take a defensive player? Will they trade up and go Kyle Pitts? Where do you think the Cowboys go in this year's NFL draft?
You know, I think because they drafted CD last year, Jerry Jones is delusional for trying to go after Kyle Pitts because they're just adding to their firepower that they already have, which is their great offense. And they need defense so badly at the bottom of the league. I mean, Kyle Pitts is a one-in-a-generation type player, and I think a lot of people are starting to notice that because he tore up even Alabama's great defense from this past year, and he was on Florida. So, and Florida wasn't too great this past year. Him and Kyle Trask were the only pretty positive points. Oh, and Kadarius Toney, who Packers could probably take. So,
here we go.
Anyways, besides the point, I think at 10, if you don't trade back, let's say the Patriots trade up to go get a quarterback at 10 or something like that. But if you don't trade back and Patrick Surtain is sitting on the board, you have to take him. He's the most sound corner in the draft. And I mean, Caleb Farley's kind of dropping on a lot of people's boards. But Patrick Surtain, and he's a guy that can tackle too, that you don't see with a lot of corners anymore that can tackle very well. Like Jalen Ramsey's one of those guys who can tackle like a safety at corner, and he's one of those guys. And he has grit. He can flip his hips like no other corner in this draft, and he's going to be a lockdown corner. He's going to be a plug and play corner from week 1 in the NFL. And I truly believe that. And he's going to follow that number 1 receiver, be able to. And I think Dan Quinn will do a lot with him, considering he coached the Legion of Boom. And I think he's trying to get back to coaching a great defense because his Atlanta Falcons defense struggled so much in years past. And I know he didn't have the players that he did with the Legion of Boom, but I think you got to go grab Patrick Surtain at 10. I mean, there's J.C. Horn's been kind of climbing. He looks really good. He's fast. but I think you can't pass on Patrick Surtain at 10.
Burbach, I completely agree with you. Now, Patrick Surtain to me, I would make the NFL comparison that he has a little bit of Jalen Ramsey and Marlon Humphrey mixed together. I think Jalen Ramsey and his physicality, you see that with Surtain, and with Marlon and his coverage, I think you see that a lot in this guy. When you watch Patrick Surtain Patrick Surtain's film, it jumps off the page at you. It does. If you can sit there and watch a corner play, it'll jump off the page at you. This guy's going to be a great corner in the league. I do believe that, the Cowboys will probably end up holding at number 10. Not sure if Surtain's going to be there still. A lot is yet to be figured out with the first round, because I think you have a lot of teams that are going to be looking to make moves up in the draft to get quarterbacks. Few teams to keep an eye on: Washington football team, been seeing them rumored, New England Patriots as well. Possibly the Chicago Bears, Denver Broncos. Those are a few teams to keep your eye on for quarterbacks, but I think that Patrick Surtain to the Cowboys would be great for them. I think it would definitely help out their defense a lot. A guy that you said Burbach can follow a number one and can honestly do that. Obviously Trayvon Diggs showed a lot of promise. But yeah, I think Surtain's a huge upgrade. If the Cowboys take Pitts, it'll make their offense unstoppable, but who are they going to stop defensively? They're not going to stop anybody.
They need O-line help on the offensive. They need O-line help too on the offense. I mean, you have Blake Jarwin returning, who was actually decent in 2019 because he got hurt in week 1 this past year. But you have Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, and Michael Gallup. I mean, Kyle Pitts, he is a versatile weapon. Like, you see Travis Kelce, what they can do with him, and when you have those outside guys. But the Cowboys have so many other needs that they have to take care of. I don't know if they can go Kyle Pitts, but I wouldn't be surprised if Big Jerry moves up in the draft. You see him go to probably 6 with the Dolphins, maybe, if the Dolphins even want to move from there. And at 10, they could probably get Devontae Smith unless the Lions take him. And I think Jalen Waddle is kind of creeping up on people's draft boards, but
I think you even look at the board right now, Burbach. I think maybe even Jamar Chase, if you move down to number 10, might still be there. I would not count that out at all.
Who I think is the best receiver in the draft. To be honest with you, you had him and Justin Jefferson, and he broke all the SEC records when he played. They did all the measurements at his pro day, and he's like first in so many different categories that it's kind of crazy, to be honest with you. But it'll be interesting to see if the Bengals want to go him or Penei Sewell. You could even see the Bengals trade back and just take Rashad Slater. You never know what's going to happen there. I think the Broncos could be pretty interesting too. We'll talk about them right now. I think the Broncos need to make a decision whether they're all in on Drew Lock or not and want to give him one more year. He's been working with Peyton Manning. I've heard stories about that. I think that'll be interesting to see what he can do this next year. If they really badly want to go quarterback, because I know Elway's not the GM anymore, which if Elway was, he'd probably move off of Drew Lock and go get another quarterback. I think there's a lot of guys defensively that they can go get. And I don't think there's a big pass rusher that they had their eye on, but the one dude that they probably have their eye on in the front 7 is probably Micah Parsons, who's probably top 10 overall wise in the draft this year, and probably number 1 or number 2 defensively.
I would say number 2. Yeah.
Who you got 1?
Surtain.
Okay, that's my 1 and 2 as well. I I don't know if they'll pass on him. They got Von Miller coming back, I believe, and
Bradley Chubb as well.
yeah, Bradley Chubb. They have Bryce Callahan and now Kyle Fuller, so they probably won't go corner. Bryce Callahan played great this year.
Yeah.
They have, is it Justin Simmons at safety?
Yep. And then they also have Kareem Jackson as well, who had a great
Yes.
season last year as
Great
well.
season. So you have your pass rushers. You get that linebacker that can go everywhere, that middle linebacker that can go everywhere. You have receivers because you took Judy. You have Cortland Sutton coming back. You
KJ
have
Hamler as well.
Hamler in the slot.
Yep.
You have your running back, Melvin Gordon. I mean, their line wasn't terrible. I mean, like the quarterback is the position that's kind of holding them back at this point, but can Drew Lock get it done is the problem.
So I'll make a little kind of like a sneak peek prediction into how I could see this mock draft going possibly. So with the first 3 picks, we all think it's going to be quarterbacks, right? And then you have the Falcons and you have the Bengals, who the Falcons could obviously move that pick. The Bengals, I think they'll take an offensive lineman, either Slater or Sewell, whatever they want. And then number 6, I could see the Dolphins trading down as well. So when I look at that board right there, you know, maybe if Justin Fields is still there at number 4, maybe the Broncos say, hey, let's go make a move. If they're not sold on Drew Lock, I'm not sure if they will or won't. I think Drew Lock is an interesting player. I think that this man has a lot of potential, a lot of upside. Not sure if he can put it all together though. I think, another part of it is that Denver, they really succeeded when they had that dominant defense. So maybe going Micah Parsons with the 9th pick, like you said, solidifies that defense. And then you just, you see what Drew Lock's got. And, then next year you say, okay, then it's time to move on, or we stick with Drew Lock.
Yeah, for sure. And, I just don't know if the Broncos are going to be willing to give up what I think the Patriots or Washington football team are going to be willing to give up to go to 4 with the Falcons. But then again, too, do the Falcons want to move back to 15 or I believe 21? Do they want to move back that far? Do they want to stay at the top? Do they want to stay at the top to get that big defender that they need pretty badly because their offense is very good still? And I mean, they could trade back and probably get a running back if they wanted to do that. Or, I mean, this is a decent running back class, and they can get a running back in the 2nd round too. They could go out and end up re-signing Todd Gurley. I don't think that's their biggest problem. Just defense. They need defense so badly.
Well, and if I'm Atlanta too, you look at a team like Denver, even Dallas, you trade back to 9th or 10th. Surtain's still going to be there likely. J.C. Horn going to be there most likely. Micah Parsons going to be there most likely. So you trade down, you get some picks, and you also get the guy that you want, and that is a need for your football team. I think that would be a good move for Atlanta. Unless Burbach, they really want to take.
Going to have Christian Darrisaw.
What'd you say, Burbach?
What'd you say? And even if they wanted to go offensive line, you're still going to have Christian Darrisaw or Elijah Vera Tucker there,
right?
Depending what you wanted to do there. Like probably the third best tackle in the class, Darrisaw, and probably the best interior offensive lineman, Elijah Vera Tucker. I mean, you could go that route, just like the Colts did in getting Quentin Nelson a couple of years ago. They went interior guard, but Duenkel, you cut out before. Do you want to continue what you were saying?
Oh, so yeah, I was just gonna say that, this is a very deep offensive lineman class, and even if Atlanta traded into the middle of the rounds, I think you could see a guy like Vej Tucker. You could see a guy like Landon Dickerson out of Alabama. You could see a guy like Wyatt Davis, who a lot of people have high praise for in that early second round. Maybe he creeps into the late first round. I think that trading down for Atlanta would be good, and unless they were going to take a quarterback, which I don't think they will. Personally, I think you got to go defense or offensive line. I think Atlanta could be a surprise team next year. If they got a little bit better on the defensive side of the ball and on the offensive line, I think they could be a decent team. I think they could maybe even finish second in the NFC South.
Yeah, I agree. They're one of those teams that just I feel like it's the coaching is what's holding them back, really. And I know they got to the Super Bowl with Dan Quinn, and Matt Ryan had an MVP year, but you know who their offensive coordinator was, and that's Kyle Shanahan. So I feel like they're a good coach away from really pushing to make a decent playoff run, and I just don't know if they can do it because you have the Panthers, Saints. I think the Bucks are going to run away with it. That's pretty obvious. Betting odds came out with them today at 11.5 wins, and I'm taking the over. I'm taking the over. I don't know about you, Duenkel, but Tom Brady, ever since 2010, has either covered or gone over his win totals every year since 2010.
I think Tampa Bay next year is 12-5, right?
Call me crazy if I said 17-0.
Yeah, I'd call it crazy.
Yeah? With the fourth easiest schedule. You think so? With that stacked roster.
Honestly, I think they lose to New England.
Oh, you think so?
I think so.
Interesting. In New England. All right, that's going to be a great game. That'll probably be the highest viewed regular season game maybe in NFL history. I mean, that's going to be a good game.
Well, here's the thing too is that you cannot dismiss the Saints. You can't dismiss Atlanta. Carolina, I don't see them beating Tampa, but you can't dismiss like losing a division game or two. It happens pretty much every year. I would say 17-0 is very unlikely. Don't get me wrong. I think Tampa Bay will be 1 or 2 in the NFC next year. I think it's between them or Green Bay to see what'll happen. But Burbach, I don't know, man. It'll be interesting. I tell you
what do you want to put on it? That the Bucks are better than the Packers?
Nothing, because I think that it's either going to be Green Bay or Tampa and Green Bay. It's going to be one of those two. That's all I'm telling you.
Couple cases of Gatorade.
Oh, Burbach, come on, man. Maybe it'll play. I'll tell you what, man. NFC Championship game again. We might. Don't we talk?
Hey, both teams got to get there first. We'll talk about it when it happens. All right. Back to the draft. The Dolphins at 6. If Kyle Pitts is on the board, you do not pass that man.
No, not
especially with Tua. You got Mike Gesicki, who's already a decent tight end. You have a similar built team to how the Patriots want to because of Flores being there. And if you have a physical specimen like Kyle Pitts at 6, you have to take him. Because there's no other player that's going to be Devontae Smith. You'd be foolish to take him over that. I mean, Jamar Chase you would consider, but I don't think he's the home run like Kyle Pitts is. And I don't know what you think that they're going to do. If they do trade back, they're probably going to go after one of the receivers. But
Burbach, I think you're putting a little too much dip on the chip right now. I think you're putting a little too much on it, man. I think that Jamar Chase and Kyle Pitts are two very gifted athletes. Just personally, my opinion. I don't think you can go wrong with any three of those guys. I mean, here's the thing. Tua needs people to throw the ball to. You either get by the way,
Will Fuller.
Heisman Trophy winner last season, Devontae Smith. Then you got the man that's got the coldest flex picture in probably college football history, Jamar Chase. And then you got the man himself, big boy Kyle Pitts out of Florida. You cannot go wrong with any of those three guys, Burbach. And here's the thing, man. Kyle Pitts may be the best, but I'm telling you right now, man, I'm taking Devontae Smith. Already got that connection with Tua. Already got that connection, Burbach. Already got that connection, man.
He's barely like 170 pounds. He's
Burbach, let me ask you this. Who's catching that man? Who's catching him? Who's catching him, Burbach? Who's catching him?
Duenkel.
Answer me. Who's catching him?
Duenkel.
Who's catching him?
Duenkel.
What's up?
All right, we'll go on the division. Stephon Gilmore locking him up. Two corners on that team are locking him up. J.C. Jackson back now. Two corners on that same team locking him up. I mean, the Jets might get Richard Sherman. Yeah, there's talks about Richard Sherman coming to New York. All right.
You mad?
I am mad. I'm pretty sure that Pats won the Super Bowl that year. All right, Duenkel, I don't want to hear any of that crap. Anyway.
Dude, no. So here's the thing, is I'm not saying it because I think that Devontae Smith is better than Chase or Pitts. I'm saying, man, they already got that connection. They already got that experience. You know my guy, Joe Burrow from Ohio, OH. You know the vibes? Joe Burrow is like...
You mean Joe Burrow that left Ohio?
Dude, don't even. He was wearing the Ohio shirt when he got drafted, dude.
He left Ohio State because they wouldn't let him play.
OH. What, Burbach? Just let me do my OH, man. Burbach, you're distracting me again, man. Okay. Here's the thing, man. Okay. Joe Burrow came out and said, hey, man, if Jamar Chase is there, let's take that man. Do I agree with it? No. But think about why. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase got that connection, Burbach. They got that connection. Tua Tagovailoa, Devontae Smith got that connection, Burbach. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Talk the talk, man. Walk the walk.
All right. Well, Joe Burrow's already got a connection with T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd. Yeah, bro.
You dropped Jamar Chase. Ooh, you dropped Jamar Chase in there. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
They should go offensive line, in my opinion.
They should, but I'm just saying, Burbach. I'm just saying, man, you wanted an answer to the question. I gave you one. They got that connection.
I don't care about that connection, Duenkel. It doesn't matter, because if they end up being bums in the NFL, if Tua and Devontae don't end up panning out, the Dolphins look like idiots, okay?
Dude.
Kyle Pitts is very good, and I think he could be top 3 tight end in the league.
I thought you were about to go with ever there. That's where we were going to thank God.
There's a lot of there's a long way to go.
Facts. Tony, I mean, there's 3 guys off the top of my head: Tony G, O'Shea Sharp, and big Gronkowski.
Shea Sharp. That's just biased because we watch Undisputed, but
Undisputed.
Tony Gonzalez is probably the top. I mean, there's not very many other guys that I can think of. Gronk is being one of them with all the playoff success that he's had.
Dude, Gronk's the best, man.
You think Gronk's the best tight end of all time?
Dude, I mean, bro, what's his age? Hold on. What's Gronk's age? Because I saw that man.
32 or 33. He's the same age as Travis Kelce.
Okay. Burbach. 2 things. 1, same age as Travis Kelce. Is that what you said?
I believe so. He's the same age as Travis Kelce.
He's the same age. Gronk's been in the league longer, and he just literally single-handedly dominated the Super Bowl. Literally. I mean, credit Bucks defense,
That's
Tom
that
Brady,
Tom.
obviously. But here's the thing: that big boy Gronkowski was running down the field. Brady was throwing them hot ones to him. All the above. He was like me making waffles, Burbach. He's passing out good stuff, man. He's like, yeah.
You like them waffles, Duenkel?
Dude, I make waffles, bro. You know my name's Chef Dunk, bro. You know it.
Duenkel's waffles the only thing you make, bro?
I mean, no, I can make some other stuff, man. You know, I do some grilling from time to time. How we doing? Keep her moving. That's my little tongue flip, Burbach. Yeah, I know you see that, boy. Yes, sir. But no, Burbach, here's the thing, man. Okay. Going back to football, Rob Gronkowski, man, love that dude. You know, here's the thing too, is what I love about Gronk is he is so different from most athletes. You know, he has fun on the field, he has fun off the field. But when it's time to go, it's time to go. In the Super Bowl, Rob Gronkowski looked just about as locked in as LeBron James did in 2012 Game 6 TD Garden. That man was locked in, Burbach.
Who was more locked in, Tom or Gronk?
I mean, Tom was, man, but I'm just saying, like, dude,
chirping to honey badger. But all right, let's get back to the draft. What do you think the Pats are gonna do, Duenkel?
Pats?
Yeah,
I think they trade up.
Where?
I think they trade up. Oh, look out! Jake Mueller is in the building with Kevin Hahn. What's up, fellas?
What's up, boys? Are we done? Yeah, we don't even cut. Let's cut. What's up, boys?
How you doing? What's up, bud?
We're about to head to the car right now. What are you guys up to?
Dude, I got a lifting injury.
Yeah, Kevin got hurt. We're actually going to the hospital right now.
Kevin's little.
Dude, Kevin just got hurt. He's going to the hospital right now.
What did you just say, you twig?
Hey, keep it clean, Kevin. We on the live. Keep it clean.
I know, no, it's some pretty graphic. Take it easy, boys.
Probably see you tomorrow.
So, Jake, what do we do today, man?
Well, I'm the type of guy that does everything twice a week, so obviously we had to hit the arms and boobs today. So, yeah, we do. Did you have the steroids? I'm just kidding. Dude, God, I didn't know I was getting to the freaking monster truck. Hold on, this thing's bigger than my head, and I have a huge head. Oh, my God. Boys, what's the topic of discussion?
We were talking about what the Patriots are gonna do
Probably
in the
go to
draft.
the Super Bowl. Oh. You want it? Yeah. Just do it, and then I'll surprise them. I don't know. Patriots, I don't know if they'll go QB. I think Cam Newton's kind of going to be a solid one. He's hurt. COVID happened. 3, 2, 1. Had to do it for you ladies on the YouTube, but I believe Cam Newton's gonna be better this year. He's gonna be off of injuries, gonna learn that playbook, and then COVID is gonna be over with. Injuries. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna take Mac Jones, and I don't think they're gonna take Trey Lance, and I wouldn't take Justin Fields if my life depended on it.
Oh, yeah, Jake, you just saying that, man. You just saying that to get me fired up.
Dude, there's a reason why he's been down the leaderboard now, my man. There's a reason. Am I right, Kevin? Am I right?
No, you want to know the reason is because Ohio State quarterbacks statistically haven't been great. But you know what? There's a man named Justin Fields that's going to be a beast. I have to save my other man for later on in the episode.
Fields is overrated. That's what everyone's telling me.
Nah, I don't think
I have
so.
NFL insiders. Man.
Kevin Hines, your NFL insider?
Yeah, you went to a game, right? He's been to a football game before.
Dude, Jay, I've been to football games too, man.
Yeah, I watched the greatest team ever, CHS.
Wait, what, bro? Repeat, Kevin.
Name one good Ohio State quarterback that's ever played. All right. Well, thank you. So Justin Fields is only good because of his legs and because it was college football and everyone's spread out. I say that saying. Yeah, he's pretty much Lamar Jackson. but not as fast either. So he's not like him at all.
So he's not Lamar Jackson.
His name is something. I'm just playing with you. But yeah, so I wouldn't take Justin Fields. I'm more of a Mac Jones. Obviously, Trevor Sexy Lawrence is going to go number 1 overall. He's probably going to be not as good as Tom Brady, but hopefully he'll go down as one of the greats.
Well, Jake, I don't think there's going to be anybody that's ever going to eclipse Tom Brady, to be honest.
You're recording this, right? This is live?
Yes, it's live.
All right, I'll always hear that for the rest of my life then, so that's perfect. I got Brett to say that.
Dude, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Tom Brady is clear, far and away, the greatest quarterback of all time. And anybody that disagrees, I don't know what's going through your mind, because it sure as heck is not Peyton Manning. It's not Joe Montana. I love me some bad.
Dude, was that the train that was going by? That's a train going by, or is that Brett going that loud? Oh my god!
It was a combination of the two.
Duenkel, Tom Brady's more of a GOAT in football than LeBron is in basketball.
Oh, here we go. Burbach, is this what we're going into now?
Yeah, we'll go into it. All right, Jake, I'm going to ask you this first. If LeBron wins, what will it do for his legacy? Or if he loses, what will it do for his legacy?
I'll tell you right now. If he loses, it's just going to make him more of a loser. And if he wins, it really won't help him because the dude can't win in the finals to save his life.
Simple response.
Like, am I wrong or am I
Dude,
wrong?
I cannot believe the blasphemy that you had just stated on live Duenkel Productions YouTube.
LeBron James changed the rules.
Boom. And Michael did change the rules, man.
No, I'm talking about flopping.
Oh, flopping. Yeah, that is a problem.
Hey, Brett, I'll put it this way. I've never seen anybody die over.
Okay, no, not that one. Not that one. That's for our friends to hear. No,
Wait,
man.
what did he say?
Nothing.
I'll tell you in person.
Yeah.
Kevin Hahn, man.
That's my NFL NBA insider, man, and my MLB insider. I get fan experiences from him.
Here's the thing, guys.
Tell me what
Kevin, by the way, thank you for providing us with that fan experience video. We greatly appreciate it.
A big fan. I one of your crew.
Oh yeah.
Duenkel, if LeBron loses the finals this year, it makes Jordan look that much better for going 6-0.
It depends who he loses to.
Oh my God.
No, it doesn't. He lost the finals.
Dude, okay. Hold on. No.
I don't care if he loses in the conference final to the Clippers. I don't care.
He ain't losing to the Clippers. They don't even go there.
Playoff Rondo.
Yeah, playoff Rondo's gonna dunk on LeBron. Is what's gonna happen.
Ooh, so scared of the LA Clippers.
When they lose,
basement of
you will be.
Hey, one of my other NBA insiders, Hein Kevin, this time told me that, LeBron just proved this season that he can't win without AD, but Michael could win without Scotty, man. So what do you got to say about that?
Michael never won a title without Scotty. You better check your facts.
Play for a couple of those games with the migraine, and then he had a cyst on the sides of his head.
50 games. Michael Jordan won.
Fucking talk it. He missed 50 games in the freaking last season. They went over to France. They kicked the hell out of the Pierre Pauls over there, and then on top of it, hit the game-winning shot, send him into the sunset, and he was still the GOAT at 43 years old.
Okay.
Michael Jordan will always be over LeBron.
No.
Jordan never left the Bulls to team up with other superstars. The Bulls drafted those guys, and Jordan made the other guys better, Duenkel.
Right, yeah, I get it. But hold on. Let me answer the question here. Because you guys are just coming at me with every different way right now.
What, you got nothing to say? Spit it out, buddy. Come on.
Okay. What would a loss do for LeBron's legacy? Well, it definitely would not be a good look, especially considering that he's the favorite to win the title. You can say that the Nets are the odds-on favorite or whatever. When you're the defending champions, you got to defend that title. You got to get the dub. You got to get the job done. What will a win do, though? I think that needs to be talked about more because I think a win definitely, makes the debate for some people a lot closer between LeBron and Jordan because, Jordan obviously has 6 rings. He's 6-0. LeBron obviously beats Jordan in a lot of the statistical categories. So I think that if LeBron hit 5 rings, 5 finals MVPs, you could definitely – some of those people that, want to make the case that, Jordan was a better winner or, Jordan's clearly better. I think that crowd would kind of have sailed at that point. I think that, I think it would be a great debate to have. Now, personally, I believe that, LeBron has been the greatest of all time since, June 13th of 2016 when they beat the Warriors and came back from the 3-1 lead. I personally believe that, and all he's done since then has just made my point clearer and clearer. I mean, last season at 36 years old, the average is 29, 11 and 8 in an NBA Finals. Yes, it was against the depleted Miami Heat, but so what? At 36 years old and you put up those numbers, it's absolutely insane. Jake Mueller, go ahead.
All right. The whole debate about LeBron being statistically better is stupid. Michael Jordan literally retired for 2 years in his prime. The years before that, he broke his foot. He was out for a year. Then he retired again, came back, was still the best player. LeBron came into the league straight out of high school. So LeBron just had more years to play, baby.
Right, yeah.
He's got more minutes to play, baby.
Yes.
Michael barely missed any games. He was there through it all. Michael Jordan literally made the game of basketball what it is today. And, someday maybe we'll hear what Kevin's got to say about shoes, which will stop your debate right then and there. But, hey, if I get to play longer, I hope I get better statistics. I hope I can get more points. I think, 5 seasons? Like, he's altogether, 5 seasons, 4 seasons ahead. Yeah.
But that speaks to the longevity of LeBron James and how he's been able to take care of his body throughout his now 18-year career.
But that doesn't make him a better winner.
Yeah, to make him a better winner. Michael did what he did in the time he had. Michael did what he did.
Michael's more clutch. He's better in the finals. Duenkel, what else you got to say, man? I mean,
more clutch,
destroying you. Yeah, yes, more clutch. You can tell me all the buzzer beater stats that you want. I do not care. Okay, how many buzzer beaters has he made in the finals, or game-winning shots?
In the finals,
Ray Allen had to make it. Kyrie Irving had to make it. Where's LeBron's shot?
Damn.
Show me a clip where LeBron shot the shot that you could think about, because there's 2 or 3 for Jordan.
Like the shot to win it, or with under a minute left. He's made countless ones under a minute left, big shots in the finals. I could take you back to 2013 NBA Finals, Game 7, going up against, at that time, the best defender in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard, back when he was actually really good.
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
Duenkel, what happened in Game 6?
He's not bad, but he ain't. I mean, what he used to be.
Kawhi Leonard single-handedly took on the Warriors in 2016 and was up, 3-1, was about to win. Then the freaking foreign man slides a foot underneath him. Kawhi Leonard was babying those boys. Once he gets his team back, I'll be the first to say it. The Clippers might beat the Lakers.
He brought
my God!
He brought the Raptors a championship. No, we're both on board with the Clippers because we know what's about to happen in the playoffs. Is LeChoke is gonna choke again,
dude. Okay, you keep talking about LeChoke. Then how does he have 4 finals? How does he have 4 finals, 4 finals MVPs? How? If his whole career has been a choke job, how does he have 4 finals? And how does he have 10 finals appearances if he just chokes every single time in the playoffs? How, Burbach? Explain to me how a man with 10 finals appearances, 4 finals, and 4 finals MVPs is a choker.
What is his record?
4-6. But look at the context. But look at the context of those finals, Burbach. Look at the context. In 2007, he's a one-man wrecking crew going up against 4 Hall of Famers.
Okay, take away that one. I don't care about that one.
Okay, And then,
what happened in 2011
yes,
when he had to leave?
Obviously, in 2011, LeBron had. I will sit here and look into the camera and say that LeBron James had the biggest finals meltdown in NBA history in 2011. But you know who else had meltdowns? Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, all-time greats, Kareem, Kobe Bryant. All these guys have had meltdowns before. I'm not saying, that diminishes LeBron was horrible. He was not the same player in games 4, 5, and 6. But then you fast forward to 20.
You know what I just made fun of?
Huh?
You cannot find on the internet a bad play of Michael Jordan. Name one F-up play he did. Dude, you see LeBron airballing free throws. You see him making dumb passes, missing dunks. You know what I mean? I've never seen a bad. I'm not even just saying this. I've never seen a bad highlight.
Jordan ain't even got to have his eyes open to make free throws.
Michael Jordan didn't even have to be on the court to make them.
Hey, Brett,
wait, hold on.
When we were kids, who did we want to be like?
I want to be like Mike, man. He has a song. He's got commercials. He's beautiful. He's baby. What do I always say? He's baby Jesus. I can't say the other word that they used to call him because I'll get canceled. But he's baby Jesus.
I didn't want to say it.
I didn't want to say it either. But all right, I'm done. I'm sweating more than I was in the gym on this conversation. I say we swing him back over to the NFL. Hey, Brad.
No. You do not just get to go at me like that and just, we'll change the subject.
Uncle, you had your chance to respond, and you gave us nothing.
You guys, I tell you guys right now, you guys are unbelievable that you guys are sitting here. Here's the thing, okay, is I am legitimately sick of you guys completely disrespecting a man who has, by the way, 10 finals. Oh, by the way.
Oh, my God. He won 6 of them. He can't win without someone else.
Neither could Jordan. Jordan couldn't win without Scottie.
Jordan didn't have to leave to win.
Jordan didn't win without Scottie.
Jordan didn't have to leave to win.
So you're discrediting a man that decided to join a different team. Oh, okay. So what? Burbach, he was a free agent. He was a free agent. What's wrong with choosing where you want to go? You guys don't ridicule Tom Brady for leaving New England.
Oh no, Bill Belichick shipped him out. LeBron chose to leave. That's completely different. All right. Tom Brady leaving and LeBron leaving are completely different.
Totally different.
What about Kevin Durant going to the Warriors?
We ain't talking about Kevin Durant. We're talking about Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Michael Jordan and LeBron James, Duenkel. Stop trying to change the subject because Jake already tried to. You got ended with this conversation. Maybe we should just go to football because we ain't got nothing else to say.
Ron, you have 7 rings.
Oh yeah, dude. Kevin Durant is going to take everything away from him just because of what he did. Yeah. Kevin Durant's crazy. He's scary. That's why they're going to win the.
You see what he did with the Warriors.
I know.
What he would have done with
dude, he's still maintaining. Even on the. Not crazy.
Yeah. He's going to lose in the finals this year to LeBron and the Lakers.
Who?
Hey, watch it happen.
Michael would have never recruited the best point guard in the league right now. I'll tell you that.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Michael, Reggie Miller even said. Patrick Irving even said, if Michael would have called him up, I'm not going to swear, I'm not going to say the word, they would have said to go F yourself because that's not how you do it. That's not how you win. That's a cop-out, but it's okay.
Right,
LeBron's
but again, no, Jake, it's a different NBA, man. Back in the 90s, it was different than it was today, man.
How is it different? Tell me about this difference. Tell me about this difference.
There's a difference because there are super teams created. You look back at it right here, right now. You look back at the Celtics in 08, 09, how they became together. You look at the Miami Heat. You look at the Golden State Warriors.
You're telling me about times in LeBron's era.
Yeah, I'm just telling you that this is the era we're in right now, is the era of the super team, the Jordan forces, all that. That has happened. And now this year you have the Nets. There's going to be another team in the next 2-3 years. You just watch it happen.
Who started the super team era?
Who started the super team era is the question for my NBA insider, Kevin James Hine.
LeBron started it.
Thank you. All right, so back to the NFL question I was about to present. Dunkel, I'm a little nervous for your Packers. I don't know how they're going to do.
That's exactly what we should have brought up. The
Packers are a little nervous. I'm not even a Packers fan. Look at my hands. Oh, God. I'm getting pretty nervous. Aaron Rodgers might be unhappy. He's like in jeopardy. He's not going to go anywhere. I understand that. But at the same time, what are they doing? They're not doing anything to help him.
Right. They should move off of him.
Are they going to choke again?
Are they going to draft another QB?
Are they going to draft another Jordan Love?
He can't get it done in the playoffs anyways. He had number 9 ranked defense in the league, and his whole career was that he didn't have a top 10 defense. But what happened?
Oh, pay-per-view. We'll watch the fight. Yeah.
Dunkel?
I think Dunkel's done.
You guys are unfreaking believable right now.
I have a quick question. I want Kevin to hear. Who do you think is going to win the boxing match tomorrow? Jake Paul or Ben Askren? They're giving me wide eyes. They don't know what's going on. YouTuber Jake Paul versus UFC Ben Askren.
Probably a UFC guy.
Yeah.
All right. Good choices. All right. So it's 5-0 going to Ben. All right, bet. See, I love you.
What?
Jake, did you just say I love you to Kevin?
Yeah, Ben. You don't say you're
It's
home
okay.
Hey, I love you too, brother. It's
They have a
okay.
cute relationship.
But here's the thing. Let me keep it real with y'all. All right. I hate what the Packers are doing to Aaron Rodgers. You want to know why? It pisses me off. Because here's the thing.
It's deserved.
Listen to me right now. Everybody that watches this and rewatches this clip, Jake, I want this on the TikTok as well, on every media thing that we got. What the Packers are doing to Aaron Rodgers, the 2020 MVP, the guy that in 2020 had one of his best seasons of his career, had a career year. You are going to just let him just walk out the door for some guy that is unproven, some guy that, obviously is young, he's got some potential, but you're going to get rid of the MVP, the guy who's going to give you the best chance of making the Super Bowl, if there is any chance.
Dunkel, so when the Packers win with Jordan Love, you shut your mouth.
Dude, we've been through this. Here's the thing: is I'm a Packer fan. Okay, if the Packers win with Jordan Love,
Well, you got to be on board with Aaron Rodgers if you're going to be on board with Aaron Rodgers, the 2020 MVP, Dunkel.
Wait,
the bad man.
Dunkel, I got a point to make.
What?
Is it the fault of the Packers or is it the fault of Aaron Rodgers because of the massive contract he took, and now he's unhappy because all of his guaranteed money's gone? And guess what? Your team sucks.
And
so who's it
not
really?
like he's performed that well in the
Our
playoffs
team
either.
don't suck.
Well, I know.
You guys think the Packers suck?
No, I didn't say that. They got the second or third best O-line, the top 10 running back, the best receiver in the NFL, a top 10 defense. But, Dunkel, you got to be on board with the 2020 MVP if you're going to be on board with them, man.
Dude, I am, man. Me and Aaron Rodgers ride or die, brother. He's a bad man.
Okay.
Run with that man all throughout next season, man.
I'm going to say this before I leave.
Okay.
If Aaron Rodgers went to the Buccaneers would not have been Super Bowl champions. And I'm going to leave on that.
No.
That was really smart words on you. Tom Brady, he just elevated them. He
Tom
did it
Brady
differently.
lifts the
That's what
entire
coaches do.
organization up. Aaron Rodgers
They
ain't
literally
do
said
that.
that. He took the worst franchise in sports history, mind you, all top 4 sports. That is the worst franchise, and won right away, baby. That's how you do it. That's what you do when you're a GOAT. That's what you do.
Tom Brady would have taken the Niners to the Super Bowl too.
Wait, so what about LeBron leading Cleveland to a title then? They were a horrible franchise. You talking about GOAT because Tom led that one of the worst franchises?
How many times do me and Jake have to explain this to you? Tom Brady leaving was different than LeBron leaving, okay?
I'm just saying they both won. They both did it with two of the worst teams in sports history. You're talking about goatish and stuff like that for that.
Uncle, listen to me.
Let's toss a little respect on LeBron's name, man.
Tom Brady got shipped out of town by the GOAT coach who hasn't won without Tom Brady.
Dude, what are these parentheses for? Bill Belichick is the greatest NFL coach of all time.
I'm a Patriots fan, okay? All right. Anyways.
You don't think Bill's the greatest coach of all time? Why are we doing these quotations?
Oh, he's a great coach, but he has to prove to me that he can win without the greatest quarterback of all time.
God.
Say what you want. He got fired in Cleveland.
Yep, respect it. Come on.
The only time he won was when he was with the Giants and had probably the greatest defensive player of all time, Lawrence Taylor.
Not probably the. LT's the GOAT, boys.
What's the discussion?
He was behind Bill Parcells, who's a
I like
top
Deion.
5 head coach of all time.
I like Deion. Deion Sanders is a good player. You know,
I'm just saying, guys. Here's what I find interesting. We're doing a 50th episode. I feel like the topics were all to get me fired up. I'm fired up right now.
I'll give you 50 reasons why LeBron's not the GOAT and Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna win another Super Bowl. I'll give you.
No, I don't need that, please.
All right. Well,
and you know I'll do it too.
I'm just going to leave it on this topic because it's going to be the Jake and Duenkel to finish it out. Aaron Rodgers is not a top 5 quarterback of all time. And I don't think he finishes out unless he goes to the Patriots.
Oh boy.
That'll be a cop out. And I've seen a lot of stuff about that possibly happening because Bill talks Aaron Rodgers up quite a bit.
Dude, wouldn't you be happy if that happened, man?
It's a cop-out move for Aaron Rodgers, and then I got to listen to all the Packers fans tell me about why Aaron Rodgers is the GOAT and Tom Brady is not, when Aaron Rodgers is not the GOAT. Okay? And he's not in the GOAT conversation either.
Dude,
Patrick Mahomes has already passed him as the best thrower of the football who can throw the prettiest football. All right? And I'm going to leave Dunkel's
Burbach
face looking like that.
Burbach. You go in that group chat and you watch that meme because that's what you got right now. You got too much dip on that chip.
Dunkel,
you got way too much.
You got too much dip. Why do you think me and Jake send that to you and tell you that?
You got way too
Send
much.
that to me. All right, I'm gonna go. I'll see you fellas later. Happy 50th episode.
Oh my god.
What, Jake?
What am I supposed to do with Dunkel? He's pissed.
Have fun, buddy.
Well, then there were two.
Jake, what's up, man?
Hey man, I just got back from the gym. I don't know, man. How you doing? It was arms and chest day. You know how the vibes are. I'm a little sweaty right now.
Dude, I just got ripped on for like a good 30 minutes there.
Welcome to Duenkel Productions, baby. That's how we love it. Subscribe, leave a like, comment down below. Share to a parent, share to friends.
Yeah, Jake, not feeling the greatest right now, man.
It's all right. Yeah, I'll take the show over, guys. I'll take the show over. Show's on the way.
Jake, what's up, man?
Like I said the first time, I just got back from the gym.
Okay.
I'm feeling pretty good. Got to go cut some lawns after this. I'm a big mowing guy. We all know I like my lawn looking swell. I got my neighbors' lawns. I got to make sure they're looking swell. But no, man. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Let's see. LaMarcus Aldridge, he just retired. Complications, with the old heart ski. Shout out to him, great player. Do you think they should retire his number in Portland, number 12?
Yes, without question. Without question.
Yeah, I think so too. So that was pretty much the latest news on that one. But we'll see how it gets, man. We'll see how it gets. Should be a good NBA season. That's about it, man. That's pretty much all I got, though. I'm growing out the beard. I'm growing out the beard again.
I like it, man. I like it.
Thank you.
Jake, thoughts on it being the 50th episode here, Duenkel Productions? What are your thoughts?
God, we've been doing this for like 12 years now. I can't believe it's already the 50th episode. I can't believe we have 1.6 million subscribers on YouTube. Man, it's pretty cool. Nah, I'm just playing with you, Dunkel. I'm just playing with you. Nah, it's pretty cool. You know, we've been doing this for about 4.5 months now. Add a lot of new people this last month, which is really cool. I've been learning a whole lot of different things, you know, editing videos, you know, stuff like that, and just having fun with it. Met a lot of cool people too so far in just like this short amount of time. We have really cool opportunities ahead of us. The Facebook is going to be really cool because now we have a whole new branch and outlet of like 70,000 people that we get to reach to, which is really cool. You know, maybe sometime down the line, you know, if we get even bigger, the merchandise will be really cool because we're really imaginative and we got really cool ideas that we always come up with and we always send in our group chats and stuff. And the website's really cool too because I've been reading a lot of those articles now that school's been coming closer to an end and stuff because finals are over with. So I've been reading a lot of those articles and we have a lot of good writers, to be honest with you. It's not just informative, but it's also pretty like engaging and it's kind of like they get their point across really good too. So that's really cool to have. And everyone's pretty passionate. Everybody's been hitting us up to be a part of it, and that's the cool thing. I love them. They're good guys. So that's awesome. But no, it's actually pretty cool. 50th episode. Hopefully we can do another 50. Get to 100. That 100th episode will probably be in the summer sometime. So maybe that'll be a live, like an actual live one where, you, me, Burbach, maybe we can have the boys on the web with us, who knows, something like that. But no, it's been really cool. Some future plans in the, going later. We want to do some funny videos, some like challenges and stuff. So, I want to take Brett golfing. Brett, you've ever been golfing before?
I have.
You decent with the sticks?
I am. I have my own set of clubs. I have, I use Top Flight golf balls. I'm a big time golfer. Shout out Shooter Birdie. Taught me how to golf pretty well. Shout out to my man.
I didn't know you were Tiger Woods. I didn't know that.
Oh well, I do like a little Sunday ride every once in a while with the little red Nike cap. I don't mind that.
I didn't know that. I didn't know I was talking to a freaking PGA champion. All right, I didn't know that.
I mean, hey. But yeah, Jake, like me and Burbach started off the show by saying, I want to reiterate this, and we'll obviously clip this up. We'll definitely take clips from this episode. There's a lot of funny ones.
Yeah.
But I just want to say, I greatly appreciate everybody who's a part of this. Everybody on our team. I think we have the best team out there without question. I love, each and every one of our team members. They're great. They're great people, hardworking. I've been working hard the past few days, guys. Like, you can ask Jake or Burbach. I've been working my butt off the past few days, and Jake has been working his butt off, and Riley as well. And it's really great to just grow the friendships with people in this team and in this group. Jake, just being real for a minute here, dude. You are amazing, man. You are one of the greatest people I know. You're a great friend. You're a hard worker, man. I know that even, throughout the school year and all the tough times we've had this year, me and you have really stuck together, and, we've grown this into what it is right now. And, you're a huge part of that. And I am so unbelievably happy that I made the call to you back on October 15th at around 2:00 in the afternoon. To be a part of this thing. And, ever since then, I felt like it, this has just been a great opportunity. And obviously, Burbach, having him be a part of it with us as well. And all of our other team members, JJ, Mason, Alex, Zach, Carlos, Owen, I mean, all the above, Zach, can't say enough about all these guys. And Jake, I seriously can't say enough about you, man. I cannot wait for this summer, man. I think it is going to be absolutely insane, the growth of this brand. Obviously, we're going to have more time to be able to work on it, put together fun videos for you guys. We definitely have some big things coming. We also have an NFL draft special that'll be coming in about a week and a half that we're going to dress up for, and we're going to have a lot of great guests on. I'm looking forward to that. But Jake, I just want to say thank you, man. Make sure you guys comment. Thank you, Jake, down below. Dude's been truly awesome throughout the whole thing. And can't say enough good things about Jake Mueller. He's definitely the GOAT, and I honestly think he's better than Tom Brady at GOAT status.
Damn. Dude, you're about to make me cry in the club now after you just said something like that. Like, really? You know what that does to a man.
Dude, you got to keep it real on these things, man. That's what we do. And, I appreciate all the fans too. Everybody in our Instagram lives or YouTube lives, anybody that watches our videos, all the guests, I can't say enough about everybody. Obviously all the boys in our Instagram lives, they do a great job with sharing our content, sharing our stuff. They have a lot of fun with it. Even in our Instagram comments, they're still making jokes. But yeah, Jake Mueller, you're at a higher GOAT status than Tom Brady, man. You're awesome, dude. And, I can't wait to see what work we keep doing. Riley Burbach as well, who was just on with us for about 40 minutes. Burbach, if you're still watching, man, safe travels to up to Sheboygan, man. Hope you get there safely. Hope you return safely, and keep grinding, brother.
Yeah, of course, Duenkel, you're definitely the nicest guy I've ever met in my life. That's for damn sure. And none of this would be possible without you. And, I know you work your ass off in school and in this and just everything you do in life. So, just keep doing you, man. You got a heart of gold. And at the end of the day, you always got a positive attitude, and you always got that hype, that excitement. You always want more. So never lose that. I think that's probably your best characteristic, is just you're always a half full kind of guy. So never lose that. You got that sunshine. So keep that going. But no, we're going to keep building this, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And, if you guys want to see some mowing videos, I can film a mowing video.
Yes. Yes. We need Jake Mueller on the mower for the boys.
Hey, I don't know if people want to see that, man. So, hashtag Mueller mows Monday, baby. If you want to see some mowing.
Jake, maybe we can get like a clip of you mowing the lawn for the intro of the Mueller Monday and call it Mueller Monday special episode Mueller Mows. And we maybe, go in depth, break down the film of said clip of you mowing the grass, see what kind of, the inches are like, what kind of lines we got cooked up there, stuff like that.
Hey, maybe I can rate people's lawns too. I can go, I'm driving by, and, if I see a good lawn or if I see a crappy lawn, I'm going to hop out of my car, hop out the whip, hop out of whatever. I could be going 80 miles an hour, jump out that car and be like, what the? Boy, I know you guys is cutting that 3.5. You should be cutting that 4 3/4 now. Come on.
But yeah, I mean, guys, we greatly appreciate it. This episode for me was definitely tough to get through. I definitely have taken a good amount of heat in this episode. Shout out to Burbach. Shout out to Jake Mueller. Shout out to Kevin Hine as well for doing that fan experience video for us. Kevin Hine, good friend and fan of the show. But yeah, Jake, I think that this 100th episode was big time for us. And, obviously we'll talk a little bit about more about some stuff after the show. I got an idea I want to run by you. But yeah, you guys just keep on keeping on. We appreciate you guys for watching. Anybody that stopped by the live, and hey, I know a lot of people watch these lives after we post them. So if you're watching from there, hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, please subscribe. Make sure to check out our website. Definitely did a lot of work on that last night. Got a whole team section up there for us. So yeah, you guys keep up the great work. Jake, thanks for joining me. Shout out Riley Burbach as well. Everybody at Duenkel Productions. Jake, stay by for a little bit. I got an idea, huge idea coming, boys. But love y'all. Peace out, and remember, every moment matters.
God, I gotta pee.